Hi, my name is Burkhart. I want to introduce to you today my Oxtec2. It's an oxygen rebreather. It's also the second version. The first version was very simple. It didn't have a Cordura cover, it was just a plate with a bottle, a canister and a counterline. So I decided to make a second version, and that's what I came up with. It's very simple, it's very intuitive, and now I want to show you what's behind this black bag. So I'm gonna assemble a unit and then we will go diving. We will start with the line canister. Here is the bottom part. It's double O-ring sealed and made out of Delrin, so it's very durable. The next thing we need is the PVC pipe. The PVC pipe just goes over it. Then I have to press it down like this, and then it's finished. And we can go on with this metal plate, which comes completely to the bottom of the tube. Then we need this pad. This pad is for collecting dust, so dust doesn't go to the breathing hoses and to your lungs. So it just goes over it and then completely to the bottom on the metal plate. And then we can go on with our line. It's very easy. Then you have to make sure it's very compressed, so that there aren't any tunnels. And you will need a second dust pad, which comes over the line, like this. And then you need a second metal plate, which also go over this. And then we have is a spring, which is made out of stainless steel, and this plastic cap, and it just goes over the metal plate. And then we need this little nut, and then we can secure the line in the PVC pipe. So we have to screw it really tight. And then we're ready for the next part. The next part is the upper side. It's made out of Delrin. It's also double O-ring sealed, and we have the oxygen injection on the side, and we have a T for our counterline. We just push it all. Put it on here, then we just press it down, so the O-rings are in place. We have to make sure that the breathing hoses are pointing in the same direction. And then we just take the small tool and secure the screw on the top of the rebreather. And you can see it here. There is the white screw, which we just can secure with any tool we have, which fits in this nut. Next step is the counterline. Here we have it. It's just a 4-liter MSR. It's for a drinking bag. And I made an adapter so I can screw it on this T. Very easy. It's also O-ring sealed. Here we have it. Now our basic rebreather is finished. Now we need the housing, which is made out of Cordura. Here we have it. The housing is made out of 1100 inner Cordura, so it's a very tough material, very durable. Yes. Here we have it. And then we just take our rebreather, make sure that our oxygen injection comes to this hole on the side, like this, and turn it around. So like this, and then we just can stick it the whole way to the end, like this. And then we're ready with that. So, the next step are the breathing hoses, which we have here. The breathing hoses are protected also with a Cordura cover. And we have a long one and a short one. That's because we have a T here, so we need a shorter one here and the longer one here. They just go through this hole, like this, and then you just can screw them in. Like this. So we're ready with that. Then we take the other hose. Secure it. And now it looks like a rebreather. So now we can close the cover. There is a YKK zipper on it, which makes it all very durable, like that. Now we are missing the DSV, which comes to the front. So, and now it really looks like a rebreather. But to use it, of course, we need a gas. And that's an oxygen rebreather, so we need a small oxygen bottle. So I personally use a 1 liter steel bottle, which goes to the bottom of the unit. It just goes through here and through here. And then we have to secure them with those bands. So now we just need a first stage, which we have here. I use an Apex DS4 with a pressure gauge and the connection for the oxygen injection. So now we just screw it on. Then we connect our oxygen, pretty easy. So I personally like to have the pressure gauge down here. So, and then I can read it here on the top of the breather. So yeah, this we can make it a little bit nicer like this, and then we just secure everything. And then we're ready with that. So now we can make several checks. What's very nice on this unit, we just can look to the counter lung, and when we make an under pressure check, of course, we can look if the air stays in place or whatever. So that's very nice. So now I'll show you the configuration, how I personally dive this unit. This is the harness which I use when I dive with the oxygen rebreather. It's just a normal back plate, like you can see here. I add a butt pad, so because when I take a stage while I'm diving with the oxygen rebreather, I don't like the normal kit because it's dangling and staying linked to the breather, so that's not very nice. So with this system it stays very, very close to my body. So yeah, I will press in. So I also add a signaling, you can see it here. It's in between of the backplate and my body. So this gives me maybe 6 liters of air, which I can fill into the wing. So I can get my body very neutrally buoyant. And you see it here now. And then we have the upper D-rings are very, very high. So normally you say they should be here, but now they has to be here because the breather has to go up. Then I've got here on the back a bungee with a double ender, and I have to click then the double ender to the breather. If you look at the breather, you can see the 2 bull snips here, and I just have to clip them to my harness, so like this. Then I get those, then I get the double ender trigger here, and I just click it to the D-ring. Make the same at the other side. And then the whole breather is very compact, like this. So now I'm finished for diving. Also bailout is very important, so I personally just use a 1 liter tank with normal straps, and I can strap it to my backplate. And then we're finished and can go diving. So let's go.